Hey guys, let's get more news from Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Report, Lakers willing to explore drafting Bronny James to appease LeBron James. This year has not gone according to plan for USC guard Bronny James. The son of Los Angeles Lakers forward LeBron James has been largely ineffective in his first season with the Trojans. Granted, mitigating factors are in play. The younger James is recovering from a serious off-season health scare, and USC writ large has been terrible, but it seems safe to write off a 2024 breakout. Where does James go from here? According to The Athletic, the NBA is a possibility. The Lakers, per a high-ranking team source, are also willing to explore the notion of adding Bronny James next season, Sam Amick, Jovan Buha, and Anthony Slater of The Athletic wrote Wednesday. This stance, the source said, is rooted in the reality that James' happiness truly matters to the organization. The younger James could theoretically leave the 9-15 Trojans this summer, while the elder James, who has made little secret in the past of his desire to one day play with his son, has a $51 million player option for 2025. All eyes will be on the Lakers in the coming months, as they currently sit in 9th place in the Western Conference at 30-26. Lakers LeBron James goes wild after Lil Bro Rui Hachimura erupts in Jazz destruction. The Los Angeles Lakers have noticeably played at a much better level upon Rui Hachimura's reinsertion into the starting five. On Wednesday night, with the Lakers slated to face the Utah Jazz sans LeBron James, who is getting a head start on his All-Star break, Hachimura had a golden opportunity to cement himself as an even bigger game-changer for the purple and gold. That is exactly what he did. In a 138-122 victory over the Jazz, Hachimura took advantage of the opportunity he had in front of him and dropped a career-high 36 points on an elite 13-19 shooting performance. With James out, the onus fell on Anthony Davis to lead the way, but Davis ended up receiving plenty of contributions from his teammates, none bigger than the effort Hachimura put in what is the best game of his career to this point. LeBron James, being the ultimate hype man that he is when he's abounding with joy, immediately became Rui Hachimura's biggest fan after a superstar-level performance to help fill the void left by his absence in, most importantly, a game that ended up being a victory for the Lakers. The past two games before his explosion against the Jazz was already portending a very bright imminent future for Rui Hachimura. He has been getting into a very healthy rhythm, and the Lakers' playmakers have been actively seeking him out as a scoring option. In wins against the New Orleans Pelicans and Detroit Pistons, Hachimura averaged 18 points and 11.5 shot attempts, showing that he's becoming more comfortable in his current role. To those who have been watching the Lakers religiously, seeing Hachimura explode in the manner he did against the Jazz is simply the culmination of the progression the 26-year-old forward has been making as he cements a prominent role in Darvin Ham's rotation. Fans have been calling on Ham to give Hachimura more minutes than Taurean Prince, and Hachimura has delivered on more than one occasion now. Just like last season, the Lakers appear to be riding the ship just in time for a playoff push. This time, however, one of the solutions to their problem was always sitting there, waiting to be found. 3 NBA stars the Lakers can use to entice LeBron James into staying in LA. The Los Angeles Lakers were linked to several stars leading up to the NBA's February 8 trade deadline. However, rather than going all in, the 9th-seeded Lakers stuck with the current batch of talent and will gear up for a potential blockbuster trade in the offseason. According to reports, LeBron James will not be available for trade, as a high-ranking official said the preference is for James to retire as a Laker. The longtime veteran has a player option, but the franchise expects him to return. James has never been shy about exerting pressure on the higher-ups. During previous stops with the Miami Heat and Cleveland Cavaliers, the 20-time All-Star made his presence felt in terms of roster moves. Another wrinkle in James' future is his eldest son, Bronny. The USC standout could declare for the upcoming NBA draft. According to The Athletic, teams around the league have already begun draft preparation for Bronny, hoping to land his father in free agency. But the Lakers, who are willing to add Bronny in the offseason, want to make an even bigger splash to keep their franchise centerpiece happy. In the report, 3 names in particular take center stage. Trae Young, Donovan Mitchell, and Kyrie Irving were mentioned in the report, as a high-ranking official believes the Lakers will use their entire stock of draft picks to target one of the three. For a player of that caliber, Los Angeles would likely need to include Austin Reeves in the deal. The Lakers also have as many as 3 first-round picks, 4 pick swaps, and a slew of second-round choices to dangle in trade talks. Mitchell is averaging a career high in points in 2023 to 2024, 28.4, and has the Cleveland Cavaliers playing dominant ball the past month. However, trade rumors did surface earlier in the year, and there's a chance they will reignite this summer, according to the report. Of course, there are obvious ties between James and Irving, as the two won a championship together in Cleveland. Los Angeles targeted the star point guard the last time he was available, so prior interest is there. Young, in particular, is a Clutch Sports member and has been a dream target for the Lakers since 2022 after guiding Atlanta Hawks to the 2021 Eastern Conference Finals. The thought of Young and Anthony Davis leading the post-LeBron era excites the Lakers brass, based on the report. It's clear that general manager Rob Pelinka has a massive, league-altering move in mind, and the resources to pull it off. But can he find a suitor and keep LeBron James happy in Hollywood? It's been a popular question amongst fans for decades, which U.S. sports league boasts the best athletes. Is it the NFL or the NBA? The discourse stretches further than social media, as current and former athletes claim they would have succeeded if they had pursued a different sport. Lakers star LeBron James is a prime example. James is one of many NBA stars who believes he would have been a superstar in the NFL. However, 16-year NBA veteran, Charles Barkley, isn't buying it. He dismissed that stance in a recent appearance on Inside the NFL. "I always laugh when LeBron James and guys like that talk about how they could have played football," Barkley said with a chuckle. The notion that basketball players can play football, yeah, they could play in high school when they were bigger and faster than everybody else. But most of these guys never really played in college, the longtime analyst retorted.